Nah. Nah. Plan B. As you saw from the intro of this video and from the title, we're going to be replacing the worn out, stained looking pump connector tubes with some new ones. These ones I bought from the malt miller. These haven't leaked, but I've had this Grainfather for 5 years. They're stained, they don't look the best. I'm pretty sure that they're clean. It's just staining the same as you get with the this counterflow chiller hose, really. So it's all sanitized, all cleaned on a regular basis, and I'm also going to get into the pump. Now, I haven't taken the pump apart ever, and I've had the machine for over 5 years. Be interesting to see what's in there or what's not in there. Yeah, so let's get it apart. Oh, that's looking cruddy. Iechyd. As you can see, these are pretty cruddy. Don't think this is stainless steel. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put these worm gears on or worm clips on, because these do come with some clips, but I do have some stainless steel ones anyway, which I will see if it's worthwhile replacing them with. As you can see, I've not done any pre-cleaning or tarted up. As you know, this channel is all definitely warts and all. So any of these components that I take off, I'm going to be giving them a good clean in Pipeline Gold, and I'll be giving a good inside of this a good clean as well. Okay, so that's that off. It's looking pretty clean in there actually, apart from these. Ugh. So first job, let's snip off all of these clips, and then we can take the pump off. Right, okay, so I'm not going to be able to get to this one or these two down here. So once I've taken this off, I've already snipped this one. Then we'll release the pump and take these two off. I think I did spring a leak on when there was a zip tie on here originally, and I must have whacked this one on. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so that's released. Right, Phillips screwdriver for the pump. There's one at the top here and one at the bottom. Well, that's awkward. Okay, that's out. So the cable is through a grommet on the bottom here. So I need to unplug it, push some more slack through the grommet, as you can see down there. Hopefully this is what was holding it firmly in place, and then hopefully this side can come off, and then to jam in a screwdriver this way. I think this would be pretty difficult to do if you weren't replacing these. Okay, there we are there. And here we have the two parts which we are replacing for these two. I thought they looked shorter then, but they're about the same length. Okay, plenty of room now to snip these off. That was a bit of a faff. Ugh. That's not looking promising. It looks like there's, I don't know, looks like there's something interesting inside. Okay, First off, let's take this part of the pump off and see what we have inside. I am normally of the opinion if it's not broke, don't fix it. But seeing as we have taken this off and there's only 4 screws between us and curiosity, might as well take a peep. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so here we go. See the impellers? Look at that. Absolutely, well, I won't say spotless, there's a little bit of crud in there. Next to nothing. 5 years old. Well, that was disappointing. Well, good in a way, but still, not very exciting. Fair play, that's well built. And there's further into the machine. Can't fault it. So these 2 parts I'm gonna just soak in a bit of pipeline gold, watered down obviously, and then give it a quick clean. Won't bore you with that. And so I'll just clean all the parts, clear up a bit, and then we'll just reassemble with the new whatchamacallits, innit? So we are back after giving these a good clean. The only thing I found was a little bit of hop debris behind here, you know, or beer stone. Nothing much at all. Over 5 years, I am not going to complain about that. So let's just reassemble this. Clean this area. There's only a bit of star sun in there. Individually they're same size but different size holes on them. So the smaller side obviously goes on the pump side, and the larger size would go onto the outlet. Now these rings, I'm not entirely sure if these are going to be strong enough. Let's see how we get on with this. Nah. Got it. Okay, so that's fully on. And yeah, that ring doesn't seem to want to go over. There was definitely no destructions when these were sent out. Do put that on there first, and this, fit that on there. No, not having much joy here. I'm going to have a look on the website and see if it's got any instructions on how to replace these. Good job I'm doing this video for everyone else. This is what it says on the Malt Miller website. No instructions and nothing in the additional information. I think these are more hassle than they're worth, these fixing rings. Got a little chamfer on the inside, if you can see it there. Nah, balls to this, it's not working. Nah. Plan B. So quite some time ago I picked up some stainless steel worm drive clamps, or worm gears, or you know the crack, them. So I got one which is slightly bigger. I'm going to be placing it on this pipe here, on the pump inlet. Take these off, and you can see actually they are direct replacements. Okay, let's try again. So I'm going to make sure that this is fully on the pipe underneath and turn this so that I can tighten it up once it's in position, and it's not going to clash with anything at the back here. And let's put the inlet side on as well. Bit of lube. Okay, that looks about right to me. Let's pull the cord through as we're putting this in place. Lube. This is fiddly. Oh, look at that, straight on. Oof. That felt too easy, so something's gonna bite me in the ass for that. Well, I never. Okay, that looks a bit more in line. Okay, I'm gonna tighten this bottom one on. Tighten these two, sorry. And put the bottom screw in, and then we'll put the cover over just to make sure nothing's catching before we do our final tightening. These don't need to be very tight, it's only holding in place a couple of silicone tubes which are not under massive amounts of pressure. Put the bottom screw in place, which is probably going to be easier said than done. Okay, let's see if this cover fits, which is quite faffy at the best of times. Come on, bud. Right. Oh, it's a faff. I knew it was going to be. Whoosh. Ah, there we are. Well, there we have it. I will be doing a quick leak test before I crack on with the next brew day, and I'm sure you would agree that looks much better. I ain't got a clue what these would have done. Not a clue. I think that's asking for leakage disaster, that is. So I hope that has been useful to someone. If you are going to be replacing these, I recommend you get those stainless steel worm gears. The size of them are, where's the calipers? So the size pipes you need to clamp onto, yeah, so if you get it to range from around about 15 mil, so say 12 to 15 mil range, you should be okay. But these are so handy, I'd buy a set again, definitely. Stainless steel worm clamps. So yeah, I hope that's been useful to anyone. Very impressed that the pump was very clean for a 5-year-old piece of kit. Expected it to be a lot worse, so I'm not going to be changing my cleaning regime anytime soon. Plenty more videos in the pipeline, so if you want to see more brewing, more how-tos, more fiddly bits and making a fool of myself trying to get stuff like this to work, then don't forget to subscribe. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments box, and I'll see you in the next one. Iechyd.